Hello everyone, Silent here, and welcome back to another stream here on Twitch and YouTube as well. How's it going, everyone? We got Burning, and Spectre, and Archangel, and Ben, and C35, and Clutch, and Ash, and Kaz. Welcome in, everyone. We've got Lord Vader, and Hani, and C35 again. We also got No, and Salt, and Beast, and Amanda. Welcome in. The Empty Aching, and Crichton, and Legocraft, along with Assault, and James. How's it going? Along with Thing. Hello, everyone. So, we're back on Minecraft. It's been like 40 million years since we've been streaming Minecraft. We've been so busy playing other games with other people, having a good old time, and you guys have been missing out on all of those live streams because they're all like really early in the day when no one wants to watch my streams. Crazy stuff. But anyway, we have a good thing going tonight, everyone. There was already a wardrobe change. I already did it. I'm already a different skin. I'm already different. Look at this. I changed skins already, before the stream was even started. Already did it. So, we have a couple things that we need to do. We need to fix up the base a bit, because we do not have enough steam power. I feel like we should build 2 more steam engines, just to be fine with it. Because right now, we're at 88%, and it's not even enough, because the mob farm is not on, and that uses, like, that uses more than 12% of the stress. So, we can actually test that out real quick. We can go over here. We can turn off this right here, this lever. I have no game sounds. That's what the problem is. I have no game sounds. I have game sounds. Is there game sounds? No game sounds? I have no game sounds. How is there no game sounds? Default? Oh, there we go. There we go. It's one of these 12. Why isn't there a pop-down menu? Is it this one? This system default? There. I think that's the one. Fenris, welcome back for 30 months of resubscriber. And this guy's over here buying money. Are you spending money in my store?
I was going to.
Oh. Okay.
Where's
well,
your super enchanting setup?
This is it.
Is it just?
It's just this.
But
you
it
just
only
fall.
has 400. Is it? Will it auto refill?
No, you got to pay for it. You see, there's 3 signs right here, and then there's and then it auto redoes.
You put the 2 diamonds in
here. Yeah, you put the 2. Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Perfect.
Okay. Well, carry on. Keep spending money.
What is that? Are you judging?
I was judging slightly. I noticed that there's not 1,000 diamonds in here like there should be. If you were super enchanted all the way, there would be 1,000 diamonds in there.
I haven't bought anything yet.
I'm
about to.
Okay. Well then.
Carry on. Make a list. It's a huge list.
Yeah, listen. There's a lot of things that you'll be you're doing great. Yep. You're doing great.
Yeah, I'll figure it out. Hopefully you have enough books.
Well, the books are fine. Yeah, the books are fine. Okay. Don't put too many diamonds in here. I think it's currently stealing diamonds.
Oh.
Yeah, so just put the exact amount. I'm sure it's fine. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, I'll put the exact amount. Perfect.
Yeah, I'm gonna go. This is broken. I'm gonna go fix my base, but you spend lots of money.
Oh boy, yeah, sounds good.
Okay, bye. Fantastic. Let's see. Yeah, we did the wardrobe change. We did it before the stream. I said that. We did it before the stream. So yeah, we need to build a couple of steam engines right here because this thing is using too much power. We're already at 13%. I don't even know what it's doing on 13%. If we turn on this one, are you broken again? This thing is so dumb. This never works. Also, that lever was off. But yeah, so if we turn that on, it's gonna go from 13 to 20. So I guess it only uses 7. But also, I don't think the entire factory is like really going. But yeah, we're gonna add some more steam engines to it. I have a couple of spawners that I need to put in there anyway. So good opportunities for everything, to be honest. Let's kill all these guys real quick. Yeah, we built too much factory, so we don't have enough steam engine. But we're not just gonna be doing that. We're also gonna be moving the shop because this shop's in a horrible place. But I do have 105 diamonds in here, so that's pretty good money. That is pretty good money right there. So I've cleared out an area up here for where the new shop is going to be going. So we're going to do all that. I think we can also tear out all these old water wheels that we have. Maybe hook that into the power source down below. Because this is still like our little, like, little workshop that's out here, like our little like first little week workshop. So we can hook that into real power, get rid of those water wheels, clean out a bit of area right here. And then I also need to set up shops for all of the dyed things, because this is stuff that we were just selling before the major expansion of the factory. If we head down this way, you can see that we're not selling any of this, any of this, any of this, any of that, any of those, any of these. And this has not been loaded, so it's not backlogged all the terracotta or the glazed terracotta. But everything else should be backlogged. Yeah, we should have plenty of stuff. We're gonna be shoplifting. I will be lifting up my shop to higher places. Yes, that's a good pun right there. It's a good pun. Ooh. I ran into a frog. Oh, there's been updates to frogs, by the way. Do I have a frog? Can I show you this? Look at this. Yo, they go on the sides. They go on the bottoms. Look at this. Boom, we got sideways frogs. We got upside down frogs. Boom. We got new frog inventories. Crazy stuff. We can make them send and receive. We can make them only send. We only receive. We can make them auto link. Look at that. You click on that and it just automatically links it to the nearest thing. Beautiful. Mwah. Chef's kiss. Amazing. Fantastic in every way. So get back in the backpack. We don't need you right now. Very good things. And also, we have a slideshow tonight as well. We got good things happening, everyone. There will be a slideshow later on. I got some cool pictures to show you. I can frog every single surface in the base. I think I can put frogs on sides of other frogs. I can have frogception out here. Hold up, I need to do frogception. Yes. Yes. Frogs, you know what, that's getting close to it. You know what, we're not gonna do that. Astronomy slideshow? Maybe. Will we be quizzed on the slideshow? Possibly. Possibly. It's gonna be great. Right, what do we want to do first? I think we need to go ahead and do this. Yeah, no forbidden shapes. No forbidden shapes! Bad shapes. Let's see. I think we're just gonna add another 2 steam engines, like, right here. Let's just do that. That sounds easy. Frog totem pole? A frogtom pole? Yes, a frogtom pole. What if we just put steam engine there, steam engine there, steam engine there? What if we just made room for 3 more steam engines? Boom, boom, and boom. Just like, nice area. Maybe I should record something. Maybe I should make another video. I haven't made a video on, like, listen, I've been doing all of the non-video related work that I possibly can. I don't know. I worked on Battle for, like, literally a week straight. I did nothing but that. Did nothing but Battle. Talk about more of that later. So yes, we are once again maxed out in the base on power. So I think we need a permanent solution to this. Because 2 steam engines is not enough. Why don't we go ahead and we make a 3rd steam engine, 4th steam engine, and 5th steam engine? Just like, we'll just go overboard with it. 1 million power. It can't be that difficult, can it? Surely it's not that difficult to just, like, put these together. These produce 150,000 each. I thought they made 200,000. It's not going to be 1 million power. You know what? We'll make 4 steam engines. 1 there, 2 over there, and 1 over there. This will just be the steam room. This sounds kind of nice, actually. You know, put some, like, water on the hot rocks. Take a deep breath. This is going to be great. It's going to be great. I need more copper, because I have this many fluid tanks. I need about 20 times that much. Oh, I don't have nearly enough blazes, either. What's wrong with me? Put them side by side? Well, yeah, but, like, these ones are side by side, and they're kind of ugly. Or we could just do, like, boom, 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 boom. But no, I kind of like the aesthetics of boom, 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 and boom. I kind of think that's it. What's right with me might be a shorter list. Yeah, but, like, it's not fun to like, you know, brag. It's not polite. I mean, it's fun, but it's not polite. Okay, we're gonna leave ourselves... This is not Silk Touch. What kind of monster doesn't use Silk Touch? We're gonna leave ourselves a 3-block gap right here on the edges. For a nice little walkway around. And then... That's as far as my thought process has gone. Please give me time to load a new idea. I gotta take the cartridge out of the box, put it in. It doesn't work. It's a bit dusty. You gotta blow out the cartridge, and you gotta try it again. Nope, you got too much spit in it. You shorted out the terminals. You gotta dry it out. Okay, now this time works. Okay, so the new idea is that we leave a 3-block gap right here, and then we do like a little, just like a little alcove, and then we just like, we make this room kind of roundish. And then we just like connect the pipes behind the walls. And then hopefully we don't need another one of these pulleys. These pulleys are kind of annoying. Nothing polite is a concern. I mean, at least I'm wearing clothes. I mean, shoot. You know, listen, this is the clothing of my people. Are you judging my culture? I'm pretty sure I can get you canceled for that. Pretty sure. You might want to be careful over there, mister. My entire culture. Listen, if you lived in the Nether, you wouldn't wear much else either. It's hot. It's hot. It's too hot. Brain is loading. Standing by. Yeah, sometimes it takes a minute. You know, you gotta really wait for that thing. It's got that dial-up connection. There's only 5 brain cells, but you know, they're not particularly large nor efficient. Are you gonna need more pumps? Of course I'm gonna need more pumps. You kidding me? I'm gonna need like, well, I got 56 actually. I know, I'm probably fine. It seems fine to me. Is 6 steam engines enough? I need a professional opinion. I would say. You only have 4. He's AFK. He's AFK in my shop. Yeah, but I'm tired of having to build more. Let's see. So these things need to be pretty tall. We need to get a lot more of the cages. What are they called? They're over here somewhere. I have them, yeah. The empty blaze burners. Yeah, we need to make a bunch of those. So if we're doing 4 of these, that's 9, 18, that's 27 of those cages that we need. Do I have 27 netherrack? You would hope that I would have 27 netherrack after all the mining that we just did. Only 4 steam engines. What a casual. I know, for real. Don't mind the... Oh, there's another beacon in it? I didn't know I had 2 beacons. I have a second beacon, everyone. No, that's right. We killed 2 withers. Hey, but... Hold up. Hold up. We need to go put this somewhere. Have you guys seen the most recent project that we did? Seems like you probably should have seen the most recent project that we did. Just a little side project, you know, nothing major. I realized that we're only about 20 netherite blocks off from having this be a 6x6 beacon. Because we have 40. You only need 60 more to turn it into a 6x6. We have 42. So, I mean, if you guys can stand mining for 1 more stream, I think we can get another 18 netherite blocks pretty easily, not gonna lie. Yeah, it's a netherite roof, you know. Yeah, sick of not having a roof, so I built a netherite roof. Do I have the plates in here? I do. Let's see. 27 of those. Fantastic. We gotta go fill them up with some blazes now. That's actually the kind of the silly part. That we do have to fill them with blazes. I have a blaze spawner. Because we stole a blaze spawner from that one fortress in the nether. Why stop at 18? I mean... It wouldn't just be 18. It would be like... 600. We're just getting just a little bit more. Just a little bit more. Just a little bit more netherite. I promise. I would like to stop mining at some point on this server. And start crafting. I feel like we've reached that part of the game. Or maybe I can start doing some crafting? Maybe? Is that allowed? Am I allowed to do crafting now? Oops. Please put it back down. Get in the burner. Are you guys gonna allow me to do crafting? Oh, these are, no craft, only mine. No! That's the honey gameplay loop. I want to try something different! Maybe. I mean, you know, it doesn't take too much convincing to make me think I should just do more mining. Somebody's just trying to stir up stuff in the chat over here. Bye-bye. Am I actually lagging? Or is the live? I'm not lagging. It's probably just the live stream. That's not abnormal. Oh, there's a blaze right there. Can you get out of there? Oh, you can. Okay. I can't click on him when he's in there, but I can punch him. That seems fair. Take my job away. Well, you know. You're busy mining. Nuclear power plant, full steam engines. I mean, basically. Speaking of nuclear power plants, what's your genuine opinion on nuclear power plants? Tell me in the chat. And how much did Homer Simpson impact that that worldview? Right-click the spawners. What? All this time, I've been waiting for blazes to just, like, you know, get around here and, like, you know, pop out so I can, like, capture them with the blaze burners. You can just click on the spawner. Yeah, I've been waiting for these guys to pop out like this. No, you can just click on the spawner directly. What kind of person made up that mechanic and didn't tell me about it? That's amazing. Is that enough? 9, 18, 26. I got one too many. I should just keep one of these around just for fun. But they kind of spawn blazes all the time, so maybe I won't. Dang, bro. That's crazy. All these things that you guys don't tell me until I've been, like, wasting, like, 5 minutes of live stream. Wild. There we go. Making weird noises does help you, find the exit. Okay, so I need to reach out about what were your thoughts about nuclear power plants. Replace coal with nuclear. Yes, please, thank you. There's a thing. I'm not sure if it's like 100% confirmed, but coal-fired power plants are actually more radioactive than nuclear ones, because nuclear ones have such stringent, like, you know, limitations, and also coal has like a bunch of like bad elements in it. When you burn it, it's just like it's actually more radioactive. It's actually like it's objectively a much worse power source. And it's like dirtier, pollutes the air massively, gives everyone in the area like lung diseases and stuff. Not good. Where's my Craggle at? Thank you. I kind of want to fix that up real quick. Let's see. Yes. Nuclear power is so good, especially nowadays. Like a lot of nuclear power plants that we have are just like they're pretty old, right? But the technology's come very far. We need to turn this on. They're not even, like, that expensive. Incredibly reliable! Simple! Well, not that simple! Oh my, you know, this is not a great time to be talking about nuclear power. Let's be real. If I could just, like, click on that right there. I didn't even get that spawner. Hold up. Please hold. Anything else would be, okay. Anything else would be a good conversation to be having while I'm fighting 10 billion mobs! Please hold! Oh god. I think we're just gonna die. How about we just go through the ceiling? I think that's an easier way to, okay. let's have a complex conversation about the world's energy supply as we're inside of a mob grinder. Okay. Everything's fine! Nothing to see here, everybody! I think I'm missing what... Everything's fine. Just looks over and sees a million arrows in me. That's actually so funny. To be determined. Okay, we're gonna turn that off because it's very noisy and I don't want to bother Chosen. One of my most loyal customers. I'm missing a deep slate. Hold up. I need one piece of deep slate, everybody. I do ignore chats. I don't ignore chat on purpose. It's just, you know, I'm trying to do something or another, or I'm ranting about something, and then I forget that, like, oh, all right, there's people watching me. I should probably maybe engage or interact. Nuclear power plants full... well, actual nuclear power plants are full of steam engines. The funny thing is that, like, most forms of electricity generation that we have, it's just steam power. Coal, steam power. Nuclear, steam power. Fusion, steam power. Water, that's hydropower. That's not steam power. That's not steam power. But, like, only ones that aren't is hydro, where you just turn in the turbine, wind, and solar. And then, geothermal, that's steam power too. It's all just steam power. It's just steam power, everybody. It's stupid. It's stupid. Let's see. Yeah. Yeah, Homer didn't do good jobs. Add another, right? No. Maybe. Definitely not out of netherite. Out of netherite. Whoa! Give me that back. Give me that back. Hold up. Let's see. We're gonna put this in the storage. I gotta stock up the shop. Please hold while the frog finds it. There we go. Okay, it's now in stock. Yeah. Besides a couple, like, you know, small situations, like Fukushima. Fukushima actually really wasn't, like, that bad, though. It's just, like, everyone has, like, a really high fear of, oh, it's a radiation! But it's actually, it wasn't really that bad. It's pretty well under control. And then, obviously, Chernobyl as well. Chernobyl was, like, the bad one, but that place was also really not well maintained. There's also 3 Mile Island. I'm not fully updated with that one, but out of, like, all the, like, casualties from power generation, coal was, like, billion more. You know, 90 billion people have died from coal power. Just from mining the coal. It's not that much from nuclear. The weapons have killed more, that's for sure. Let's see, what else am I doing in chat? What else is happening? There should be water and earth blazes because the blaze is fire and the breeze is air. Yeah, well, maybe someday. Maybe someday we'll get there. That'd be cool, though. No, you are right, though. We do have wind and fire. What would an earth blaze be called? Because we got the breeze and we got the blaze. It has to start with a B. And then the water one, too. I'm just storing 42 netherite blocks in a chest. Well, where else am I going to store it? And a dropper? I don't think so. What if it get powered? It could drop all the netherite out. The berm. Is that... I've heard that word. Berm is a raised mound, wall, or flat strip of earth. It could be a berm. What would you call the water one, though? What would the water one be called? Okay, I don't have enough of these plates, these copper things. I'm gonna need like 1 million of those. Yeah, we need 1 billion of those. Okay, we gotta go get a bunch of copper. I have. I've heard it. I just, like, I didn't have the definition on hand in my brain. It's not something that's, like, you know, just top of mind. Let's see. What am I looking for? Copper. Copper plates. I don't have any? How do I not have any copper plates? What are these things called? Sheets? Yeah, they're copper sheets. Do I not have any sheets? I don't have any sheets! No, I don't have any copper sheets! Please! Please, I need copper sheets. I'll take 2 of those out. What a place called the basin? A ballast? Ooh, I do like a ballast. A burble? What about a bubble? I think they could get away with bubble. It'd have to be real cutesy, though. Getting hurt by water is, like... I think they would have to make it out of ice for it to make sense, right? Because how are you gonna get hurt by just like shooting some water at you? Unless you're like ablaze. Thank you. Yeah, the only way they... Yeah, that's not gonna happen. Oh, it's turned off right now. Well, that makes sense. We should be able to turn this on, though. Instantly loses 20 frames. We already showed off the block factory in this video. That's crazy. It's quite the block factory. This is gonna take 90 years. We're gonna take some of this and go to the upper workshop to do this. 30? Okay, we're gonna come back to that. That's gonna sit there. Yeah, I need to finish building the mountainside to his base. That way he can't just like fly in. Oh, it's overstressed. Come on now. What is even taking power? Nothing up here should be taking power. Nothing up here is taking power. Can we do 2 of them? Yeah, we can do 2 of them. Okay. There we go. Doubling our output, everybody. Shoot water fast enough. I mean, I guess so. Yeah, like a power washer? I mean, maybe. I feel like ice would be a better way to go. Because at least then it's like, you know, you're shooting icicles at people. That's like a solid. You can get hurt by a solid. But like, unless you're the Wicked Witch of the West, I mean, just getting some water thrown at you, you're generally going to be fine. Water jets are a way to cut through steel. Yeah, don't those water jets contain like a bunch of like little granules of like sand and whatnot to act as a like abrasive force? A fire hose would hurt. Yeah. I'm trying to think of it from like a mob mechanic. Is it just gonna be like... It's just shooting you of a hose, I guess? Like a laser, like a guardian laser beam? What if I'm just a Wicked Witch? Not of the West? I think you're fine from water then, yeah. It's specifically being from the West that made the Wicked Witch susceptible to water attacks. That's some lore that most people don't know. According to the musical, there's a lot of deep lore. And you know, I'm something of a musicalist myself. Is anyone else leeching power off of my base? Oh, is anyone else just leeching off of my base power? I read that the wrong way, but I got the point somehow. No one's leeching off of the power. Throwlash was taking lava, but I cut him off! And, that was good, because he was taking too much lava. And it kind of broke everything. But I think I figured out that problem, though. I just needed to put the pipes going into a tank, and then it was fine. But other than that, I'm pretty sure he could go back to stealing power, and it would be fine. 236 of these tanks? Is that enough? Should I be doing some math? Said no one ever. Maybe I should be doing some math right now. No, we don't really steal on this server. Unless you're stealing, like, you know, quad diamond beacons. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Is this 9 tall? I'm gonna say it's 9 tall. So what is that? That's 9 times 9. 81. We're doing times 4 of these. We need 324 of those. I don't have enough. Good to know. Let's go back to crushing things down. There are 14 Wizard of Oz books originally? 14? How have they not turned that into an entire series of movies? I don't believe you. If there was more, they would have made more than 3 movies. If there was 14 books, there would be an entire, like, series of these things. They would have turned them all into a movie or a show or something at this point. I mean, come on. That's just free real estate. Just sitting there, ready to go. I mean, they're remaking Harry Potter. A series of Harry Potter. You think they want to do all the series of the Wicked Witch and the Wizard of Oz? Yeah, that's crazy though. I didn't know that. Only steal things of extreme value. Yeah, I mean, if you're gonna go to prison, I mean, I might as well go to prison for, like, stealing from the rich, right? I mean, shoot. Don't go to prison for stealing a TV. It's just low ambition. It's just low ambition. It's honestly just kind of pathetic. You can do better than that. I believe in you. Go for the Lamborghini. I mean, what's stopping you? Self-inflicted limitations of your abilities. That's what it is. You gotta break through those barriers. You gotta break through the... You know, maybe not the Lamborghini. That's pretty obvious. But, like, you know... steal a GPU. That's a lot of money right there. This is not legal nor financial advice. This is hypothetical Minecraft news. It's all part of the next update, guys. 364. We're actually good. We're gonna make a few more because I need more. Probably. Okay. I think we're good. Let's go. These release collector's editions. They did one set of books. 1 through 5, another set for 6 to 10. And for the third one, what? Just leaving money on the floor. Illegal and bankruptcy advice, yes. Yeah. This is illegal advice right here. Not for the sane of mind. 3 unskippable ads. That's crazy. I have no control over that at all. Literally, I can't even control how many ads are on the stream. Let me take a look. Let me see what are my options. Stream settings. There's nothing here. I can enable DVR. Device virtualized reality. Yep. I can show you my stream key on stream. That sounds great. I can look at my analytics. Wow, useful viewer activity. Okay, that's just for super chats. Stream health. It's just this entire menu is just like stream is healthy. Shopping. I can turn on shopping, everyone. I can insert an ad. I can display an ad. I can add a stream marker. So I can just put it. I can't skip ads. I can't turn them off. Manage. There's a no, that would exit the stream. Nope. Okay. Yep. Can't do nothing about it. There's like I have literally no ad controls. I would turn them off if I could, because like what's the point? Unless you got like 1,000 stream viewers, like you're not gonna make anything from stream ads. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. And not even the cool one with the Bogart. And like making the spider wear roller skates. Turn on shopping. You want to buy plan ad on stream? I'm pretty sure shopping is just for like specific products. I've never actually used it in any of my videos. But if you have like a product placement in your video, you can be like, oh, here, LTT store, you know, go buy my LTT branded underwear. Or something. Apparently, allegedly. According to sources unknown. Is this lined up with the middle? Wait, which one's the middle? Is this one? This is the middle, right? It is lined up with the middle. Wow, incredible. It's 4 blocks back though. That's too far back. I don't like it. Gotta bring it forward. Oh, look at these guys. They're so cool. Yeah, LTT, they do actually make good stuff, but it's so expensive. Like, I've wanted a couple other things, but it's like, yikes. But like, you know, quality, I guess. I was thinking about getting one of the screwdrivers, but like, I have the iFixit kit. The precision from there. It's like, that's actually been doing me fine this entire time. And also, it's like $160 for a screwdriver. It's like, you might buy one on eBay, I don't know. I feel like that's a wee bit expensive for a screwdriver. I mean, it's a darn tootin' good screwdriver right there, but I mean, shoot. I do feel a wee bit expense. I watched their video about the socks that they made. It took them like 4 years to design those socks. And I need 36 of these. Not 27. And the socks are $30 a pair. I was like, well, you had me until $30 a pair. That's... I do enjoy a good pair of socks, but I have a $6 six-pack of socks from Goodwill from like 3-4 years ago. I still got 4 of those pairs. They're fine. But that is the something boots theory of, like, poverty, right? It's like the poor man ends up spending more on cheaper things than the rich man, right? Or like, no. So the poor guy ends up spending more on boots than the rich guy, right? Because the poor guy has got to spend, you know, $10 on a pair of boots that last like a year. And he's got to buy a new pair of boots every year. Whereas the rich guy buys like, you know, the $100 pair of boots that last him like 30 years. There's a proper name for it. I'm kind of butchering it, but that's like, that's the general idea right there. So I mean, it does pay to invest into good things that you use. And that's a general mindset that I have as well. Like if you're gonna use it every day, like a chair that you sit in for work, get a good chair. You're gonna be using it. You don't want a bad one. It's gonna be bad for your body. It's gonna be bad for your posture. It's gonna give you back problems, and it's gonna look bad. And you're gonna need a new chair in a couple of years. So get yourself a good chair if you work for work, or like good shoes if you walk for a living. I don't know what are jobs. What do people do for jobs? Is walking a job? Is walking a job? I need to know. Also, I did forget to fill in that wall right here. Said I need 36 there. Yes, it would appear that I did not listen. Unfortunate for me. I can't turn that on right now because the factory is running. And this is not where I turn off the factory. I turn that off. Come over here. Turn that on. Turn that on. It would be very nice to leave a blaze spawner out here so I could actually do this. More easily, and I think that would be a cool idea. But we'd have to stop. We'd have to find a way to stop it from spawning. Had to like bury it into the floor. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's generally a good mindset. Like, buy the cheap thing if you're never really gonna use it, right? Like, if you just need like a one-time like little thing, or if it's just like a little side project or something, it's like, you know, you're not really going to use it. You don't need to spend a lot of money on it. You can buy it used, whatever. It's fine, right? No big deal. Save your money. But if it's something that you're going to use repeatedly, often, get something nice. Like if you do computer work, again, the chair, the mouse, the keyboard, the screen, those are all things that you should immediately think about having a good version of. The desk as well. Like you want your setup to be good. Comfort is like one of the important priorities if you're going to be doing, you know, any form of digital work long term, because your body will take a toll if you don't have some decent setup going for you, right? So we do need to get a water source for all these. I did not think about that. Did not think about that. Keeping it 5x5 water. That's fair. I was just gonna put it down the hallway, like the spawner, and then as long as it's all boxed in, surrounding it, it can't spawn anywhere. Real Minecrafters get 2. Maybe I don't want to be a real Minecrafter. I've changed my mind. Minus, welcome back for 94 months of resubscribing. That is insane. Absolutely wild. Very close to that legendary 100 status. I think there's probably like a handful of people on this entire platform that have like actually ever achieved a 100 month sub, because that's just wild, right? Who does this? Who does that? That's 2, 3, 4, 5. This needs to go to 9. And I don't think you've missed a month either, because I think it would say. Because sometimes it's like resubscribe for 2 months, but it's like in parentheses 12 months. It's like I think you've done it every single time. Crazy stuff. Wild indeed. James isn't far behind either. Yeah, it would show. What's the best way to beat the Wither on Bedrock? I got a video for destroying it or beating it in the Bedrock floor. Generally, the easiest way to go. That's how I got 1,000 beacons on the Truly Bedrock season, whichever season that was. There's quite a few spots to beat it, but the ones that I show, there's like 4 of them right around 0, 0. Pretty convenient. That's 3, 4. And 5, and 6, and 7, and 8, and 9. Brilliant. Okay, great. This is gonna be good. This is gonna be good, everyone. Honestly, I think cheesing it on Java is easier because you can just like summon it under. You can summon it in the ceiling of the Nether, and like you don't even need any like blocks underneath its feet. It's just like fine. It's honestly pathetic. You can also summon it under the end fountain on Java, which is also a really easy way. 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Brilliant. This is working out really well. I feel like the blaze burners should hurt you when you stand on top of them. Like deal fire damage. Obviously we have fire resistance, but I feel like that would be a fun mechanic. Okay, so that's 2. Nope, that's not 2. That's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then 7, 8, and 9. See, I knew I went a little bit too far with it. A little bit too far. Okay. This is looking pretty alright. Yeah, so we'll go around and we will add in all of these things. Because we need to pump a ton of lava in here, obviously. It's going to be just like a monstrous amount of lava. I got to do all the pipes underneath those guys too, but I'm going to hit those later. I just want this to look mildly decent right now. Yeah, so we're going to pump a ton of lava into this. We're also going to get the actual steam engines on top of this, which I only have 4 of. We need 36 of those. And then we gotta pump water into it. That should be fairly easy, I think. Updated substrate icons. That is a good question. I have not updated those in, 6 years, probably. Probably about 6 years. Yeah, building on the nether roof on Bedrock would be very nice. I would not count on that happening anytime soon, because they, like, the entire build limit of the nether is, like, you know, you can't even, it's not, like, it has to be, like, a hard-coded change to the game, right? Some people were able to do it with, like, an actual mod to Bedrock. But, yeah, it's, like, it's pretty big change. Because the build limit's just, like, 128, or, yeah. Something like that. I'd have to raise it to 256 to have anything fun happen up there. So I'm thinking if we can grab some power from these guys to power a water pump. Because currently these guys are powering their water pumps with just some of these. And like we could just expand that backwards by a whole bunch. And that would be fine. How many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4. What? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 for 2. We would need to put another 16 on here. In order to give these guys enough water, I think. And that would be possible. Because we've had an issue where these guys were powering their own water pumps, and then if you ever get overstressed or something, or like even just chunk loading, then the water pumps can shut off, and then you have to like manually restart the system, and it's kind of annoying. So I'm not sure how we want to do it, but I think we just extend the water wheels. That would be fine. Do I have water? I have 7 water wheels. Do I have more water wheels? No, I do not. Is that not how you make that? Did I forget my recipes already? That's a cog. Hold up. Water wheel. Oh, it's all planks. Well, I was hoping for a little bit cheaper than that. I indeed was hoping for a bit cheaper. At least this thing just restocks the crafting grid, which is very nice. It's not gonna like auto-craft any of the recipes that you need for you, but that's fine. I don't need it to. Was that Chronomass that you're thinking of? I just got that name like boom, top of the head. I don't think we've seen them in a while, like years. Wild stuff. Yeah, that was the Whispercraft Alpha and Beta servers. Oh, that would have been Raiden. That you're thinking of, yeah. It's crazy. I still remember like all these names after like a decade. And then I think it was Angel or something. Like the water wheels all different colors. Oh, you just like chaos. I see. You're just an agent of chaos over here. Yeah, especially from the early days, I feel like I remember a lot of people. Even if they haven't been around in a minute. That's not how you work. What are you doing? Get out of here. Something's happening. Cooked. Welcome back for 14 months. What is this? Thank you very much. That's over a year, actually. Wild. Maybe you're not so cooked after all. I did not make this long enough. Have you ever considered that you're actually doing pretty all right? Maybe you're doing fine. Maybe you don't need to be so hard on yourself. Maybe you just need to take a breath. Take a step back. Appreciate that you're doing great. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's a little bit too short. A little bit too short. What a dummy. This guy can't even mine out a hole long enough. Not sure why I grabbed 2. Guess I was thinking I need to make a new source. Okay, this should be more than enough water wheels. If only there was a better, more efficient way of doing this. But listen, no one will ever know. No one will ever know, guys. You're gonna be the only. You can't tell anyone. This is our little secret. Me and the 150 some odd people watching. Our little secret, everybody. Can't tell nobody about this. If you do, I'll get canceled. Not allowed to say nothing to nobody about nothing. That in there. Turn that up to 256. Okay, now we can send some power over here. Where am I at? Oh, I'm actually, you know, this is actually a pretty good spot. Love free cam. Free cam is the best thing ever. You already said happy birthday today. What are you doing? Trying to get 2 birthday wishes in? You can't do that. You can't be doing that. You're trying to double dip on birthday wishes over here. Pretty sure that's like a crime. Generational curse right there. Welcome in, Tristy. Glad you can make the stream. We're trying to build 4 steam engines, and it's going. I don't know how it's going, but it's going all right. It's going. Okay, it's been at least 6 hours of work, but this is where the 4 steam engines are gonna go. I forgot that we need to give all of them water. A pretty important part of making steam is having water. So I decided that the best way to go about that was 900 water wheels out the backside. That way it's permanently powered. This can't mess up or break or chunk border issue or anything like that. Probably just jinxed it, but that's going to give all these guys enough pump power to get water into all of these guys. And then, I don't know how we're going to get lava into your sad little cold bodies, but we'll warm you up at some point. That's a tomorrow issue. It feels like it's been 6 hours, does it not? It's been an hour. Oh, how? I don't know, man. It's a slow mod. I feel like redstone is slow, but this is slower, man. This is so much slower. So the thing that needs to happen is water. Lots and lots of water. I think a cool way to go about that would be to have pumps right here. No. I changed my mind. No. Bad. Nope. No, no, no. There we go. Pumps like this. So we can, like, see them do things? I don't know. It's just concept. But, like, if we're gonna make this base all, like, you know, like this, then I feel like we should be able to see what we're doing over here. Yeah, so this one will just go up and over and up and over, and this one will go back. And that'll be fine, actually. And then all of these will actually be interconnected as well. That way, 3 pumps can hopefully afford to be 4 water for this? I don't know. Are we pumping 2 waters in each of these? I have a feeling we might be. Oh, no, these are pumping the lava. I forgot about that. They're pumping lava and water. So it's actually 2 pumps per. But that's fine. We accounted for that in our water wheel math, incidentally. Not on purpose. It just happened. It just happened. Toasted high. It's because I've been avoiding it. It's a matter of practice. Yeah. No, so the last week I have literally done nothing for content. Like, objectively, literally nothing has happened for content. I think I made 2 shorts. And that was what I did. But the last entire week, I've been working on the battle mini game. I did a live stream of that, playing with viewers. We'll probably do another one of those at some time soon. At some time soon, we'll do another one of those. But yeah, if you haven't seen it, if you were around for Legacy Console Edition back in the day, BLJ, hi, welcome in. Yeah, so back in the day, we had the battle minigame, which is cool. It was great. It was fantastic. There's a bunch of maps. We're recreating that entirely for Bedrock Edition because it was basically like a built-in minigame that anyone can join. You could host your own little lobby. You can invite people or you can make it open. There was no server that you joined. You either joined like a random person to like find another match that someone else was hosting. Like 4J didn't host any of this. 4J was the one that like actually, you know, made console edition. They were the developers of it. Like 4J or Mojang just like hired them to do the thing, and they did the thing. And it worked out pretty well. Fairly well. Pretty okay. Some of the time. And yeah, so they also made Glide, which was an Elytra racing game. And then they also made Tumble, which was just Spleef. Everyone knows about Spleef. Not much reason to make the Spleef come back. That's a pretty generic game. That's probably the most generic out of all of them. But yeah, good games all around. And then Battle was definitely the best one. And we've been working over... I've kind of been working on this for like 2 years-ish to bring it back for Bedrock Edition, to completely rebuild it from the ground up. We were able to get all the original maps, which is pretty sweet. So a bunch of people were able to data mine Console Edition, and then get the maps and either convert them to Bedrock or to Java. Where is this thing at? It's a block back. Yeah, so they were able to either get them for console or for Java or for console. And then I brought them over to Bedrock and got them all into one world, right? One singular world to rule them all. Oh, it's gotta be at this layer? Oh, we need 2 of these. And then over the last while, we've been working to actually make it playable, because there's a bunch of, like, kind of complicated game mechanics that you need to get working. To have everyone spawn in, and, like, all the loot chests, and getting all the coordinates and everything for all the loot chests, and then making all the maps actually playable and functional in all the ways that they should be, and blah, 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 blah. There's a lot of details that go into it. So I spent the last week just auditing all of the maps to make sure that there was no issues. All the blocks were properly in the game, because, you know, sometimes they convert wrong, and you have some update blocks and broken blocks. Sometimes the doors are twisted weird. Sometimes you got some redstone that's broken. There's a few things here and there that need to be updated, yada yada. So I spent the last week doing that. I already previously spent like 3 weeks getting all the maps into one world, because there's 63 maps. 63! There's 21 individual maps, and then each map has 3 different sizes. So, a lot of work there to get all that done. Luckily, not a ton of redstone, but there's some secret piston doors and things and doodads like that. This is a block too high. I'm stupid. How am I gonna make this work if it's a block too high? What do you do? That's the wrong. It's just all wrong. I think we just move it down layer. This entire thing ruined. Move it down. I do like to move it, but this is not what I had in mind. Yeah, so all the maps, like, there was no custom, like, mechanics. There wasn't, like, magic or anything that they added, or, like, crazy animations for, like, doors opening. Everything was actually physically built into the game, which is fantastic for me, because, like, that's just really easy to replicate. Besides, like, you know, timers and round ending and, like, that kind of, like, actual win mechanics. Like, the actual high-level functioning of the things. But, like, there was no, like, custom in-game, like, NPCs or like menus or animations or sounds or, you know, things that you have to like actually rebuild from the ground up that we can't just like yoink from the originals. No like custom weapons or anything. It's all just it's pretty vanilla Minecraft is what I'm trying to say. This is just filling these up with water. Is that what it's supposed to be doing? I don't know. We need to take a water pipe to the side here. This is why I shouldn't be yapping and building. take this pipe and we just lay it across over here, and then we just bring it back. Boop, 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 boop. No, 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 no. How about we get rid of that? And then we do this. And then I guess I could have just brought it from above. You're right, but I needed the pipes to be here, so it's kind of a good thing that we didn't bring the shaft from above. Oh, don't punch that. Apparently, yeah, that was some lag. I don't know why it does that, but sometimes every now and again I'll punch a component. It's just like lags the game entirely. Kind of silly. Okay, so this is now a water pipe going over that way, and then we just need to do the same thing on this side. Yeah, we're gonna encase all of this, but I'm just trying to get the basics of it filled in right now. Free cam is so helpful for just lining yourself up on things. Saves so much time. Like, idly just, like, trying to mine around in a wall. Trying to find out where you're at. Okay. Boom, boom, boom. No, not what I wanted. Thank you. But you're wrong. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Just, all of you, stop being a bad pipe. Why are you leaking everywhere? Stop it. Not even winter. You're not allowed to burst. Okay. All of these guys are getting all of the water, and they'll be happy about it. Does this thing tell us how much it's producing? 500 times how many? Times how many? I don't know. I didn't count. Yeah, well, it's not negligence yet. It's just blaze abuse. You have a new name for water blazes? Floods? That could be a good name, but I think they gotta keep the B name. Because we got blazes and breezes. So the water blaze has gotta be bubbly. It's gotta be a blurb. It's gotta be a blub. It's gotta be a blub could be a good one. Blub, 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 blub. Right, lava. I don't know, man. Booze. Different game. They would do that in Terraria. Bubblers. They would do that in Terraria. Okay. We have now provided ample infinite water to all of these. Probably, I think. We have 3 pumps. Is that enough? I don't know if that's what I mean, we have room to add a couple more right here. But, I don't know. These guys are gonna, like, these guys are hating me. They're so cold. I got so many cold, sad little blazes. They're all staring at me. They're literally all staring. Why are you all you know what? I didn't realize they were all staring. Do they just keep looking at you. They're all like, feed me, please. They're starving. Look how cool they are. I'm gonna take a nice little lava bath right here, just to make them feel bad. Look at this. Bet you guys wish you had some of this lava. Bet you do. I'm falling down. I have the diving boots on still. Got the diving boots on from the nether. Where's my actual, like, boots at? Where's my boots at? Nope. 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 Oh, they're right here. There we go. Feed me times 36, yeah. It's really difficult to just, like, stay still on the lava. You can't do it. Impossible. So we can only get lava out of this one way. I feel like we could take lava out of this and be pretty fine. Just, like, go up and over with it. So maybe we'll do, like, a buffer tank. Do, like, a buffer tank of lava here on the back. Just for the fun of it, man. I'm watching a lot of hardcore lately. Jumping in lava seems insane. Ah, it's fine. I did want to do the 4 bosses challenge of Is this not gonna connect? Oh. I have to make it 3x3, don't I? Of doing, you know, in hardcore, the Wither, the Dragon, the Elder Guardian, and the Warden. Couldn't find a good group to do that though, because it's kind of a time commitment. But I feel like it wouldn't be that difficult, you know. I kind of have a feeling that we could do it. Let's see. There was a new update today. Do we have horizontal tanks? We can't turn this on horizontal. Tried using bribes and threats. I have considered it. But yeah, I don't know anyone that's good at Minecraft, so it's a bit of a complicated manner. That looks kind of cool. I think I want to do at least 2 layers though. Right, so we're gonna have to bring up some power or like power it from behind or something. I haven't played hardcore since our hardcore world on Bedrock. Do you guys remember that? It was like a little interim thing that we did for a while Truly Bedrock was on hiatus for a second. And it was fun. I feel like we kind of crushed it. Because we kind of did. Oh, this isn't going to give us a lava source, is it? No. See, there's a thing where it, like, does this, but it doesn't actually do anything. Wasn't that, like, yesterday? That was, like, 3 years ago. That was a while ago. I still have the world. But yeah, I mean, that was our first ever hardcore world, and we did, like, perfectly fine. We did so chill on that. We raided cities, we did the dragon, we did the wither, we did all the things. I don't know if we got all of the armor trims. I know we got the silence armor trim, though. Yeah, we had like 500 days in that. We had a diamond beacon. Like a little gold farm base. Shut up, no way. 3 years. Flies in the sun. I mean, I'm pretty sure. Let me look at silent too. Because it was all stream. It was only stream. Videos. Let's see. Hardcore. It's gotta be 3 years, yeah. The 19th one was 2 years ago. We got the final armor trim after 15 streams. I don't know. This is when I made actual thumbnails for these things. For the Silent 2 videos. Yeah, I mean, 3 years ago. Let's check out the date of the 19th one. That seems like maybe the most recent. Did we only do 19 streams? April 12th of 2024. I guess a little bit over 2 years ago. It's not so bad, I guess. Time is gone. Doesn't exist. Poof! Puff of smoke. Right, I need some power. Give me some power! Give me the power. Is this a gear? That's a gearbox. Let's do a cog and a damp, and then we'll do a damp, and then we'll just go up a little bit, and then we need new to not be there. And we gotta bring this across. No, that's not where I want to do this. Bring this across, and then how do we do this? I think what we do is we split this across and we do 2 pumps. This to here, this to here, that to there. Am I out of pipes? No way I'm out of pipes. Surely I have more pipes. Hey, look at that, more pipes. Okay, then we do this, and then you're not gonna believe the idea from here. We go like this, we go like this. Boom. Boom. Flip that bad boy around, flip that bad boy around, and then we put a cog right here. And that should fill up with lava. Okay, great. A little bit jank. A wee bit, just a wee bit, but it's fine. When the music you grew up with becomes oldies. Yeah. Well, you see, I'm never gonna have that problem because I don't really listen to music, so. That's, sounds like an old person issue to me. There we go. An emerald beacon made out of emerald blocks from deep slate emerald ore only? Oh, I see what you're saying. Because I was thinking emerald, a deep slate emerald ore beacon. And like, that would take a minute. But emerald blocks made out of specifically deep slate emerald ore, that would take a while. That would be a flex. That's, definitely more of a flex than a netherite beacon, probably. I think it's a lot more difficult to find those. I saw some kid post a meme about, like, imagine how epic seeing Lord of the Rings in theaters would have been, and you recall seeing all 3 films in theaters as an adult. Ah, look at this person. When did those release? Those were early 2000s, weren't they? When did Lord of the Rings? Lord of the Fallen. No, Lord of the Rings. What is this Lord of the Fallen? Lord of the Rings came out 2001. 2002 and 2003. Boom, boom, boom. Back to back. Damn, bro was cooking. That's crazy. Yeah, no, I was a child. I was a child. I did not partake in that. Did not partake in that. But it do seem pretty cool. Not gonna lie, that's pretty cool. I don't know, maybe these old people got something cool going for them. It's to be determined. I was about to say TBD, but like I don't know if they would understand what that meant. I'm just being mean at this point. I know it takes so long to produce anything nowadays. Can't have nothing nice. Okay, so this is no. That's not where that goes either. No. Get out of here. Cruise. I'm pretty old. Ah, no, I'm not young anymore. I'm back in my day. Yeah, I'm not even from this century. Oh, this is in the way. I don't know. It's okay and cool to lie about your age. I'm pretty sure that's a time-honored tradition, right? You know, you're old when you want to lie about your age, though. Let's see. Yeah, all the Star Wars prequels and Lord of the Rings came out within like the same time frame. That is crazy. That would never happen anymore. First half of the Harry Potter series. That's crazy. A good time to be a nerd. For real. They did slow down with the Harry Potter movies. There hasn't been a new one in like, I don't know, 10 years? 12 years? Alright, I gotta put a steam engine on this for it to actually be a... And the Matrix? Yeah, that's crazy. I did watch the first Matrix not too long ago. And then I didn't watch any of the other ones. Didn't they just make like a 5th one or something? That wasn't so long ago. But yeah. Early 2000s was cooking for media. Shoot something. My guy chosen architect just got the take aim advancement. He finally decided to shoot something with an arrow. You know, I guess, you know, he just wasn't really, you know, built for archery, I guess. That's crazy. He probably like automated some system that happened to use a bow and arrow too, and it just happened to give them to him. Wild. GG's, yeah. GG? Question mark? For real. I was like, huh. Am I older than Tisdom? No, I don't think I am. Canonically. I don't think I'm older than Tisdom. He got away with so much because everyone thought he was the youngest person on Truly Bedrock. When meanwhile, I was over there like, this guy doesn't know. This guy doesn't know. Creeper, hi. It turns out that we actually already have a pipe going to the bottom. No? No? Apparently not. No, it works. Why no get warm? Why no enjoy the cool warmth of some locally sourced lava? Yeah. More pumps. More pumps. When in doubt, billions more pumps. Can never go wrong. Cool, so we just need to put that into the other side as well. I don't know if I put a pump or a pipe going across the middle. Did I keep that one going across the middle? Pretty sure this one right here is just for water. Yeah, that's the water pipe. So these guys... Oh no, there is one going across the bottom. So technically it should be fine. I just need to do more pumps. More pumps. But we can do this from the other side as well. So we can actually just go straight to that. A bit unfortunate with this right here. Maybe we can like move this to the side by one? I don't know. It's gonna be messy. These are self-backfeeding. Backfeeding into the thing. And now they're spilling lava everywhere. Hi, how's it going? Right then. That seems fine. That's mine. Hi, how's it going? We are building steam engines, allegedly, according to what I appear to be doing right now. I'm not sure. I just got here myself. I just started tuning in. But yeah, we ran out of steam power, so we're building 4 more. 4 more of these dudes. Apparently that's not enough. Not enough pumps. I mean, we can add more pumps. Don't threaten me to add more pumps. I'll do it. I'll do it, Minecraft. You think I won't? You think I'm incapable? These guys aren't even filling up the tank anymore. And honestly, I think that's kind of fine. Do they even have a reason to fill the tank? As long as I made it. I'm thinking about it. I might tune out here soon. This guy doesn't seem to know what he's doing. That's like a lot of stress. Oh, we have a lot of water wheels, so should be fine to power all these pumps. But also, yeah, we're tripling the amount of power that we're producing right now, and hopefully that's finally enough to stop running out. Hopefully that'll be enough. No, they're still not getting lava. It's not enough throughput. We need to put like a tank right here, and then a pump, and then I don't think we have reactors. That's not in this mod pack. If we had a better thing than steam engines, I'd probably do it. really would be nice if these didn't flow lava everywhere. All the time, constantly. Think about it. Think about it. Put it on the itinerary. Give it some thought. Get back to me next week. And then, let's see. This guy and this guy are getting lava. Oh! Okay, I don't know what I did, but apparently they're getting lava now. Did I change anything? I feel like I didn't change anything. They're consuming lava. We need to know if they're keeping up with it, though. Ooh, these guys are not getting enough. Yeah, see, it's not enough. Not enough. He's gonna run out. Bloop, goodbye. And that's that too? Yeah, okay. So, that's fine. No, this is actually okay. We're gonna disconnect this pipe from them and have them be on their own separate system. Yeah, that's how we're gonna do it. I thought I could be cool and hip and fun and chill, but like, nah. Not today. No chill. No chill allowed. Oh, they should add it. Oh, they should add them. Oh, I see. Yeah, adding a mod for nuclear power would be something. But then you would need, like, you know, ores. You need, like, uranium or plutonium. So that would be something to figure out. What if we added a thing right here and then 2 more pumps? I think by now I know how to build one of these things. You would be wrong. My only knowledge base is just trial and error. Mess around and discover. So far, it has led me astray. Where's this one go up? It goes out by 3 and then up. I'm trying to keep it at least symmetrical. Out by 3 and then up, right? That's what I said, isn't it? That's what I said. No, 2 and then up. The third one goes up. I'm sorry, I apologize. I tried, but I didn't try very hard. Okay, now we bring it out and over. Okay. Okay, so these guys need to be fed off of their own, like, little thing right here. I mean, we could try hooking them into that, but it's like it's not gonna be enough. Oh, is that gonna be enough? Is that enough? That just managed to work? No, see, now these guys are going down. They lost priority. Yeah, they lost priority. Okay. Or maybe it was just broken because of that. But I mean, we have three pumps from an infinite lava source going into 4 individual systems. This guy's fine. Nah, he's still losing lava. They're still going down. They're going down! Emeralds. That's fair. Yeah, there's no use for emeralds in this pack. There's been, like, genuinely 0 reason to get them. Toasty Puma with the raid! How's it going, my guy? It's been a minute. What are you up to? Long time. What's happening? We're trying to build ourselves a power plant over here. And it's more difficult than it seems. More difficult than it would appear on the surface. Okay, we need one pump per thing. Everybody, 1 pump per thing. So you know what we're gonna do? Pump here. Pump here. Nope. Let's get rid of this pump. Not necessary anymore. Doesn't need to happen. We're gonna go down. Go down with it. Let's lock this in, because that's nice and clean. This is less nice and clean, but we'll keep it. That's fine like that. Got a bunch of new people. Dady and Catherine and Annabelle, Kins, and Spiderweb Ninja. Yo, welcome in. What are you guys up to? We're currently trying to upgrade our power system. So this was the 2 steam engines that we had. It's not enough because our block factory over here is it's way too long. It goes out of render distance. I wouldn't worry about it. This guy's the Phantom Menace. And then, yeah, we've decided more steam. More steam, more power, more lava, more pain and suffering generally. Maybe we won't need another tank. This should be fine right here. Just flippity floppity that guy. This guy's full of lava. Can't see this guy, but he's there. He's full of lava. I'm free cam through the wall real quick. This guy's full of lava. And this guy's full of lava too. Okay, we solved the issue, everybody. The issue was there not enough lava? Supreme lack of liquid cheese. And you know what? The system turned out to be fairly okay levels of nice and clean. It's not the best, but also we've done, oh my, have we done so much worse. There has been systems that would make you shake and shudder. You would not be sleeping well at night if you've seen our previous work. Be having nightmares of waking up at 3 in the morning. Not to let out the cat, because they wake you up every night at 3 to 5 in the morning. No. But just waking up cold sweats. Thinking about how bad our create components were. No soft cheeses of any kind. Not even nacho cheese? What's wrong with nacho cheese? I guess they just misbehave. Okay, yeah, so they're full of water now. They're currently just a bunch of water tanks. They're not actually anything useful. As of yet. They will soon be. Although, I need to figure out how to make actual steam engines. That is something that I forget. Also, this lava tank is literally doing nothing at all, but it looks cool, so we're keeping it. That is the official statement from the state of the Piggo, okay? That's our official state propaganda right there. It looks cool, therefore, don't worry about it. That's your talking point, everybody. If anybody asks, it looks cool. Okay, we're actually not done with this yet. We're getting there, though. What's happening? We're trying to build more power. And we're building way too much power. That way I never need to build more power again. Because if I have to build more power after this, it's going to be kind of silly. Kind of just like... That's ominous. You know, now that you mentioned nachos, like, for real, not in just, like, a passing joke kind of way, I haven't had nachos in years, but they're so good. You gotta get them with, like, you gotta get them fully loaded. You gotta get the beans in there. You gotta get, like, lots of cheese. Yeah, like, chips and salsa. Gotta have, like, maybe some greens in there. I don't know. I haven't made nachos in ever. Couple different kinds of cheese. But, like, the cheese has got to be good. Like, shredded cheese is good. But, like, actual nacho cheese is like, eh. I could pass. I got a word ban. Oh, no. What are we banning? Ruh-roh, Raggy. You're not banning a word. You're redeeming a message. First day of high school in the morning? That's pretty cool. Wish them luck from us. That's gonna be exciting. Exciting stuff. But thanks for stopping by. We will see you sometime soon. He remembers me. Oh no! He remembers all the bad jokes I made. No! Remembers all my brain rot content. No. You start college in a week? That's crazy. Everybody's doing life things. Okay, here we go. I'm trying to leave like a little bit of a rocky thing here in the middle there so we can kind of hide all that nonsense right there. Maybe I should go take a nap real quick. I feel like a nap. Anybody else feel like a nap real quick? I could use it. I'm getting to that age where I could use a nap. Yellow bed. Why is it yellow? I feel like that used to be white. We'll see you later, Justin. Stuff is noisy. Ready for sleep. I feel like I'm constantly ready for sleep. What is this? Oh, it's another random tunnel that I made. Great! See, that's the nice thing about living underground. There's just tunnels. Tunnels everywhere. So many tunnels. You never even know where they go. Where do they end up? You'll find out. Who made them? Don't know. Why does it exist? I don't know. What purpose did it serve? Maybe none? Sleep streams are a thing? Yeah, some people who, like, do, like, subathons, they'll just, like, literally sleep on live stream. And they'll have, like, 2,000 viewers doing it. It's like, I put all this effort into maybe thinking about building a Steam engine. And they literally fall asleep on stream and get 2,000 viewers. What's happening? The internet is not made for logic. As I've come to understand over the years. Sleep is boring, man. Not even in like a weird way. They're just like, okay, we're gonna take a nap now. It's not like the one category of streams. It's just like, yep, we're just taking a nap. gotta keep the stream going. And then like people are subscribing and stuff too, like gifting subs while they're asleep, just like literally sleeping and making money. It's like, I mean, shoot, get that bag, I guess. whatever the people want, sure. I don't know. Internet's weird, man. Okay, I need to. Yeah, I need to cover up all these pipes. Phoenix, thank you for the biddies. Appreciate it. My orange cat slept on top of me a couple times as well. Just like crawl up on my chest and like lay on me. Or like lay on my shoulder. Or like basically try to lay on my face, but it's like, nah, that doesn't really quite happen. That doesn't quite work out. But only when it's cold out, not when it's too hot out. Rice, we need steam engines, everybody. I think I'm gonna leave these ones undone because it looks kind of nice, and then we'll put a couple of these actual casings back here, just kind of fill the void of my soul. I mean, of my steam engine. There we go. Yeah, it looks kind of nice actually. Yeah, cats are great. Pets in general, gotta love them. Good news, everyone! We somehow figured out how to give all these guys enough lava where they're, like, kinda happy with their lives. They're no longer staring at me, begging to be fed! They honestly couldn't even care for me at all. They're just looking at each other now. They're just staring at each other. Kind of weird. But now you'll notice that these are just tanks of water. We don't have any actual steam engines on them yet. And if we did, then they would start doing steam things, which is great, but we don't. So it's just a tank of water, actually. Yeah, I only got 4 steam engines. We're not going to put one on each. That seems like an awfully large waste, but I mean, we could. We could. Could think about it. We could do it. It's possible. it would just be pretty dumb. And, you know, now I'm kind of talking myself into it. Engine. How do we make these? Oh. Expensive. Let's see. Sheets, we need... Actually, if we just search for engine, we should be able to do that. And then that would make us 64 of these. They stare judgmentally until fed, then promptly ignore you? Blazes or cats? That is not that far off. You're actually, you know, you might be onto something here. So how many of these do we need? 9, 18, 27, 36. 36 of these. Thank you. That's all we need. I made too many. How did I make too many? I don't know. Somehow I found a way to mess it up. Is anybody surprised? I already had 4. I don't need those. See, this is why I left a little line on the front right here. We can get out of this. So we need to try and hook this into this existing thing right here. Which is just like the ugliest, like worstest, like branching thing of chain drives that you've ever seen. But nobody's ever seen it, so it doesn't matter. It's fine. Listen, it doesn't matter. It's lower than both of those. So why don't we just make our own system and then we'll try and tie it into that one later. How about that? That sounds like a great idea. Let's put it on the front so it's a little bit smaller, uses less components. So, you know, we're really trying to think about the environment and using less resources around here. I think they gotta be at this level, right? It's been a minute. And then, yeah, it's a block cap. Also, I have not forgotten about slideshow. We will have a slideshow, a show and tell soon, everybody. There we go. They apparently can go different directions. Was not aware of that. Oh, that's actually perfect. Wow, look at this. So good. Better be cat pictures. You know, well... They're pictures. They do be pictures. So I think... We'll figure this out later. With the directionality and stuff, we might have to flip the direction on these. I'm not sure. They're actually really cool pictures. I'm actually really happy about how they turned out. I just got these, and I think they're pretty cool. I think they're pretty sweet. Oh, I was one block too much. I was perfect before. I shouldn't have changed anything. I do have more cat pictures to share. I have so many cat pictures. End of year video, whenever that releases, is gonna have so many cat pictures. I take a lot of pictures of the cats. To be fair, they're very good cats. This one feels slow. Not enough water. Of course, there's always something. That's fine. We can add another. We can add another one. It's not a big deal. Yeah, that's fine. Genuinely not a problem. I mean, it's a little bit of a problem, but, like, we can solve it. End of year video. Coming March 2027. Yeah, exactly. Why? No. That way. Thank you. Not difficult. You know what? It's gonna be annoying to do that the whole way. Let's make this area shorter. It's always not lined up. Yeah, probably the other one's also lacking water. Typical situation. Ah. I guess we'll flip these guys. No, apparently. I just want you to... Why are you being dumb? Oh, there's a thing on the bottom of it. You can change the orientation. Or apparently you can just do that. I thought I placed these in the same as the other ones, but apparently not, no? I don't know. Anyway, doesn't matter, it's fixed now. It's probably fine. Yeah, we gotta go feed them more water. So now, what do you do here? You do, gearbox, right? Thing's gonna be the death of me. So this is turning to right now. We need this to turn to left. Can you turn to left for me? Yo, that actually worked. Do they just, like, flip-flop every time you place it, or what? Is that how that works? Hey, there we go, okay. Okay, that works. An euphemism. I mean, the things people think of on the internet, I don't know, man. You might be careful here. These are going the same direction. Is that how they should be? Ooh, pop quiz. How do you make a gearbox? I don't remember. I know it's gears in a box, though. Hey, look at that. We did the thing, everyone. Okay. That's pretty good. I like how that turned out. I dropped something back there? No! Oh, yeah, no, it was just the little thing. Little, whatchamacallit, the, chain drive. I'm not worried about it. It got misplaced. It deserves to be stuck back there forever. Forever alone in a hole somewhere. Probably. Did I pick it up? Maybe. I don't see it anymore. Maybe I did get it. Oh no, actually when you break things, they go back into your inventory. What is this gonna do? So this is tying together all the steam engines so that they're all going to the same output. Which is very useful and convenient and handy and helpful and handsome. And hardy. Ooh, right. So, we have 3 pumps. Those pumps go up. They go there. They give plenty of water. So much water. The water, it go there. All water. So much water. Many well. It go to there, and then it, I don't know where it goes from there. I don't know. Couldn't tell you. Hunky? Yeah, there you go. I was looking for another H word. Couldn't think of it. Didn't happen. So, this is water line. This line has water in it. And then we take this line, and it don't have enough water in it, actually. Because we go over here, this one hungry for water. So little water, very little. This one level 9, many water. Many water. This one, so little water. Trying to break this down in a way that you guys might understand. Huh. I thought we would get to other things tonight. If only these were color-coded lines! I think we just need more pumps, honestly. more pumps, but coming out of, like, different spots. So we have the 3 on the front. I don't know how many more I can add is the thing. How many more can I add before we break it? Okay. That's all I need. I only need 2. I only need 2, everybody. That's actually fine. So this'll be okay. Everything will be okay, everybody. If we can just get a pump on, like, the underside of that or something. Or, some other place. I didn't, like, think about this being a problem. I did not consider problematic problems, everybody. That's a lava pipe going into here. That one's also a lava pipe. This one's also a lava pipe. Doesn't need to be there. There is a power right here. We could just do cog, and then, like, 2 pumps on either side of this. And then just send those out. I think that's what we gotta do. Yeah, this'll work. This'll work. I have so many bubbles. Oh, I can drown with this armor. Interesting. Probably not very fast. I think I have respiration 4. Am I regaining bubbles? No, they just go very slowly. What's on this helmet? Yeah, respiration 4. Kind of curious. Haven't been underwater like this entire season. They go away so slowly. We ain't got time for that. Ain't nobody got time to wait for all that. If you drown with this armor on, it's like, you tried. You specifically tried to do that. Okay, so we're gonna take this pipe right here and run it over to basically this guy. Yeah, same for this one. Actually, we could just run it straight down, couldn't we? We just have to break out this real quick. Would be very convenient if we just run it right here. Okay, so then we do that, and we do that, and we do that. And then, oh no! How do you get the things back in there? The tanks. Somehow to reach up in there somehow. Reach into here? Here we go. Okay, there we go. Okay, so this is slightly problematic. Everything here is slightly problematic, actually, as it turns out. As it turns out, everything here is a problem. Yes. I would like you to, be there and then like this. Thank you. That's actually not, that's not gonna work. That's not gonna work at all. No, that's not gonna work. Okay, hold up. That needs to be like that. And then this is like the most compact I could get this. But that's not a good thing. Sometimes compact is bad. How are we gonna service this system if there's ever something wrong with it? You don't. You don't. Spaghettifying the system. Interesting choice, yes. Yes, indeed. This one can't go down. So, lucky for everyone involved, it's just gonna go down and under. Yeah, sometimes compact redstone is not what you want, actually, in life. I think that's also a mistake that, like, I think some people make. Is they're like, I want the best, all caps, best mob farm, or whatever. And it's like, no, you actually don't. You want the one that's, like, you want the one that's best for you. If you want the best iron farm, you're going to be building a 37 stacked like a 50 stacked iron farm over the course of like 2 months with like 500 villagers, and you're gonna tear out your hair, and you don't need that. What you want is a simple iron farm that just works, gosh darn it. And it just gives you iron. And it just does the job, and it's simple and effective. Because, like, the best is not user-friendly. The best is usually over-engineered to get every single possible resource possible. And it's gonna take you 3 months to build, and it requires a perimeter. You're gonna want 5 friends. Takes 20,000 blocks, you know. And, like, it only works on, like, Sim 12. And you need a server to run it, and, like, it produces 90,000 items an hour. It's not what you need! You do not need the best. You don't need it. Nobody needs it. That stuff's just for the funds, the wow factor, we did it. Yeah. No, but people usually ask for the best, though, right? And the best is not what you need. You need probably not the easiest, because the easiest is not the goodest. You need a good one. What you're looking for is a good one. That's probably the descriptive word that you should be using. What is a good Guardian farm to build? What is a good iron farm? What is a good mob farm? Not the simplest, because the simplest is like that's good if you're playing like Skyblock or something, right? That's like, hey, you know, we got no resources, we got nothing happening, or like the cheapest, we got nothing available to make this thing work. That's where you're trying to get the simplest, right? Or this is something I don't actually care about. I just want it to be thrown together. I'm going to use it one time, right? If you want something good, you know where to look for the tutorial. Is the next message not on your channel? Oh! You know. But, like... Yeah, that's what I see sometimes in the Discord. It's like, what, you want the best gas farm? Well, this is a Sim 12, one that requires 5,000 mine carts and a perimeter. It's not what you need. The average person don't need that. You need something that's simple and effective and cheap and like just works, right? Friend to be in the other, yeah. 2 friends. Because, like, the nether portals are split across... You need, like, 5 friends, actually, to load 5 different kill chambers in the overworld. Because the portals are so far... Yeah. But, yeah. It's just something... Because I've been thinking about, like, our help channel a lot. We're trying to, like, set that up to be, like, a forum. But, like... Optimizing the help experience is difficult, because, like, with a forum, it's a much higher barrier entry. You gotta, like, click the thing, you click the thing, you write a title, write a body, blah, 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 post it. Whereas with a channel, you just, like, put your message there, someone will see it, probably, maybe, eventually, at some point. Not as organized, so you have multiple different conversations going at once, or maybe your thing gets buried, or someone doesn't see it. But that can happen with forums, too. So I'm like, how can we optimize this? Because no one searches for anything. We could have, like, the ultimate... like, penultimate breakdown of, like, iron farm issues ever, and we get a new message, like, how to fix my iron farm? It's like, you know, no one's gonna search for anything. So, ease of use, like, minimizing friction, maximizing effective help messages in a short period of time, like, making the user experience good, that's, something I've been thinking about. I made this tank a lot bigger, by the way. It's 1.4 million now. 1.2 million. I said the wrong number. I was reading the 4, but it's 1.2 something. 1.24 something. Okay. I think this is good now. According to unnamed sources, I believe we have 4 functioning steam engines. We had a problem where these guys over here weren't getting enough water. It appears that it's not enough heat. I'm not worried about it. It produces 147,000. It's fine. So this one's working, this one's working, this one's working, And this one's also working, luckily. I wasn't sure about that. Now, it's a bit of a mess with the pipes. Basically, we got 4 different pumps. So, or really 8 different pumps. 1 pump for lava, 1 pump for water, and, you know, for each of those. And then all the pipes are encased to reduce the lag. It's actually not as bad as it looks, but it's for fun. And then on the front of this, we got like a little lava tank right here, because I thought it would look kind of cool. And that's the official statement, and that's all you need to know. Stop asking questions that you do not want answers to. Thank you. So now all of them are tied together at the top here. We got the chain drives going, and we just need to connect this into the base. I do not. I haven't seen a turtle on this server, I don't think. Unless they added cave turtles. Are cave turtles a thing? Cave turtle. Surely that's a thing. Are there cave turtles? It's asking me if I'm a robot. Apparently that's something that robots are Googling. The robots are gonna make cave turtles, everybody. Gotta watch out for that. We need somebody on that. No cave turtles? Missing out. Prime real estate. There is an turtle on this planet that lives in a cave. I can assure you. 1 turtle somewhere. Found some. Oh, that was quick. Bro just happened upon some. Bro just stole a turtle's family. Yeah, statistics provides me with absolute proof that there is an turtle that lives in an cave. Somewhere on this gosh darn planet. At one point in history, there was a turtle that thought about living in a cave. Just gotta find the right cave. Not really how I want you, actually. I want you to just... Okay, I think that's it. How do I get out of here? Put down a torch. For good measure. Okay, I think everything is hooked in properly now. We'll see. This is still working. What does this say? 884,000 stress units. Heck yeah, everybody. We're a bit short of the 1,000,000 mark. We would need to make 1 more steam engine to hit 1,000,000. Or should we hit 1,000,000? Should we hit 1,000,000? Where would I put another steam engine? We'd have to tear all that down and build a 3rd one. 3 on that wall. I kind of want 1,000,000. Someday we'll get 1,000,000 stress unit, but not this day. Not this day. But I do want it. I didn't plan enough for 5. We could put, you know, we could go over 1,000,000. We could put 1 right there and 1 right there. Boom. Put 6 in this room. I don't know. Tear down this one. Put 2 over there and 2 over there. I don't know. I'm just spitballing over here, but there's things that we could do. There's things that we could do. So somehow that took an entire live stream, everybody. Don't know how exactly that happened. Yeah. Fascinating. Wasn't trying to burn time or anything. That just, like, genuinely took a while. Rusty from Naka streaming. I haven't played Create in a while. This is true. I'm playing a bunch of other things. Speaking of which, the stream is not over yet. Do not leave. We're gonna keep going. But generally we only go for 2 hours, around there. We've been going over 2 hours quite a bit recently though. So Wednesday we're gonna have a bonus live stream, everyone. Should I stream it on YouTube? YouTube chat, let me know. Do you want a bonus live stream on Wednesday? Oh, apparently no. The answer is no live stream right now even. Okay, great. Create was like, no, you don't even get to stream right now. No more Minecraft for you. Oh, fascinating. It undid all that even. All those 8 blocks that I placed. Yeah, so bonus live stream Wednesday. I think it's gonna be like noon Pacific, 3 p.m. Eastern. I think that's 8 Europe time, according to I don't know, people who live in Europe, I guess. Did I break the game? Is this Bedrock Edition all of a sudden? What's happening? Break the blocks, please. This is a quick way to farm your blocks mine stat, everybody. This is such a Bedrock Edition thing. They are actually breaking. Oh, there it goes. Okay, cool. Well, that's a really reassuring thing. We're gonna build more steam engines. We're gonna make it worse. Don't worry. Don't worry. Server cannot handle my unlimited power. A bonus live stream logs off, basically. But yeah, we're gonna be playing Mecha Chameleon on Wednesday with Exuma and probably Ellie, maybe Fundy, maybe Phoenix, maybe a bunch of other people. We don't know who's gonna show up. Maybe Pixel Riffs. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a good time. There's a new update. It's gonna be good. It's hide and seek, and you get to paint yourself. And everyone hates me because I hide in really good spots. Really good spots. It's fun. It's a good game. I think you'll enjoy it. It's not Minecraft, but like, you know, it's we're allowed to play other games. You know. You don't just have to play. You're allowed to play other games. You can experience other things in life. Speaking of experiencing other things in life, slideshow time. Slideshow time. Let's stand right here. Let's give ourselves a nice little background. So, I have a doubt. I'm getting into astrophotography. I have some really cool pictures to show you. I think they're pretty cool. These are just raw images too. If I actually put some real work into this, it'd be pretty cool. So I did a thing. I have an telescope. This is the first one. This is not made for astrophotography at all. Obviously, no cable management. So I got a new one, and this is actually made for astrophotography. If you want to use this with your eyes, it costs like $150 to get like a little right angle thing. Don't worry about that. But this is the first light with it. So that main star in the center is the only one that you can see with your eyes. There, that's Polaris. Kind of cool. And I've gotten nebulas and galaxies and star clusters to show you, and planet. Well, planet was with the other one. So this telescope is tiny. It is 3 inches wide at its maximum, whereas this one is like 8 inches wide at the maximum. So this one's great for deep sky objects and planets and stuff like that. But you cannot do astrophotography with it. It's so difficult to do astrophotography with it. So I got this for a great deal. Don't worry about it. And then cool stuff. You can it's got a Banov mask with it for focusing. So that's kind of cool. This is what it looks like when you put like the filter on it. This helps you focus perfectly, because if you get those middle lines right in the middle, then you know you're perfectly focused. And this is what it looks like when you're not out of focus, as you see. When you're not out of focus, it's kind of cool to see the comparison there. Also, you get a bit of a rainbow effect there, which I thought that was just kind of cool. Just a bit cool there to see. Next up, we have more of the same thing, but then like proper comparison. Just kind of thought it was cool. Just a fun thing, and then more exposure on that. So many stars. Like literally the only one in the center there is it's kind of, that's like the 50th bright star in the sky. The one in the center there. You can't see any of those other ones with your eyes. Crazy. This is like probably a 30-second exposure or something like that. More, a minute exposure maybe. And then this is the Ring Nebula that I've shown you guys before. If you've seen my other rant the other day, this was the Ring Nebula. Absolutely tiny. So this telescope is not made for like deep sky objects, but we can do some other really cool things with it. So this is also a globular star cluster there. It's M56, I believe. This is M57. If you know your sky things, it's very small. It's very small. It is very small, but we get better. So I got some pictures of the moon. They're not like great. This is my first time actually using scale. This is all first light with this scope, so just trying to mess around and figure it out. But I thought this was cool because this is actually moon glow. It kind of reminded me of like some of those eclipse pictures that you might see. So this is moon glow. The moon's like at the top of this picture here, and you can still see some stars. I thought that was kind of cool. And then I tried to get a bunch of pictures of the moon. Now, for some reason, I turned the sky blue. Don't know how I did that. So if you were outside and you noticed that the sky turned blue, I'm sorry. I don't know what I did, but I did fix it. So this was recently. Now this is kind of cool because you can actually see the craters on the moon there. Like especially this one in the like the top upper right. You can see that ring of the crater. This is really difficult to like zoom in. But you can see that one up there, like beyond the Terminator. So it's in like the dark section of the moon, but like you can still see the rim of the crater. Kind of fun. Thought that was kind of neat. So I got a bunch of pictures of that. And then this is, I believe, the Crescent Nebula. Now, there's some amazing pictures of this online. And I'm using a planetary camera. This is not made for, like, deep sky objects. It's a very intro-level camera. It was, like, 200 bucks used. So it's a very small sensor. Like, absolutely tiny. It's, like, smaller than a dime. You can get insane with your astronomy cameras. Like, a decent one that most people have is, like, $1,500. It's like, yikes! So I just got like a basic one to get started with. So, because obviously, this hobby will take all of your money and it will run away with it. But this is a pretty decent one. I tried messing around with filters a little bit. My filters are for like visuals, they're not really made for astronomy. Filters are so expensive. We're not talking about that. But this is another, just a couple exposures of this. Now, coming up, this is pretty cool. This was a starfield cluster that I saw. I was just kind of going around to like a bunch of different targets when I was doing this, and just trying to see what all was out there. Just just looking at a bunch of different stuff. A lot of this isn't really things that you can see with your eyes specifically. But I found like there's some like gas at the bottom of this, so I was like, let's go, take a picture of that. So a bunch of gas and dust. I thought this was pretty sweet, and then. Because the mount is tracking, this is like basically right near the zenith. So the telescope's pointing like straight up. So when you get near the meridian, which is like that vertical line going north-south, your telescope needs to flip from like one side of the mount to the other side. And it stopped tracking during that because it doesn't want to like run the telescope into the mount and like, cause damage. So this is like some of the exposure that I was getting. And then this one happened, which I think is so cool looking because you get like the long exposure in the background and then it stopped tracking. So you get the star trails of the foreground stars. Not all the stars have it, but I think it's pretty sweet. Might be the coolest picture I've ever taken. I don't know. It's technically not something that you want, but it turned out pretty cool. And then it happened again, but this one is not as cool. This one's not as cool. I think it's pretty sweet. I think it's pretty cool. More of that kind of dust cloud area. It's like a huge section of the sky has this massive dust cloud area. But yeah, this is pretty cool. If I could like boost the colors on this and like really bring out the dust in the back, I think it'd be pretty sweet. Pretty cool. And then what else have we got here? This one's very hard to see, but at like the bottom of the screen here, you can see there's this like faint little wispy like little nebula thing. Kind of faint there. This is just like a couple minutes of exposure. Typically, you want like a couple hours of light data so that you can post-process and like really bring out these fine details. There's a bit more of it over here. It's a bit more difficult to see, but yeah, still not really something you're gonna see with your eyes. So a camera is kind of the way to go. Can I get this back to? There we go. It's kind of hard to zoom with this, but yeah, a bit more exposure on that. And then this is a freaking galaxy, everybody. I got a galaxy. With this pretty cool. Not too bad. And then this is also a galaxy. Check that out. This is the triangular galaxy, I believe. It's about the only one I can really get right now because it's not like the greatest time of year for that. You didn't know there was lava in deep space? Yeah, it also sounds like there's steam engines in deep space as well. So that's pretty cool. That's like a minute of exposure. That's like 5 minutes, and that's like 10. So we're kind of washed out. Obviously none of this is post-processed. There's also a bit of a satellite in this one, so kind of ruined there. But yeah, this is all just stuff that I downloaded onto my phone. I thought it was kind of cool. And then there should be a star cluster in here somewhere. Where's it at? Do I have it? Apparently I don't have it. Oh, there's one with like 200 stars in it. Can I get it? Can I have that? One moment, please. Did I actually not download that? Because I got a picture of like a double star cluster. I can get that for you. I can get that for you right now. It's on my desk. I just like I forgot to staple it together to get that to you. Please hold. I have it. Where's it at? One moment, please. Let's drop that in there. Is this gonna? It's in. Oh, geez, it's in here somewhere. You know what? It actually is not in here anymore. But I can get it to you. I can get it to you. I promise. I found it. Here it is. Yeah. So this is a double star cluster, which I thought was kind of neat. But yeah, the galaxy shots are so cool. I do love those. And then let's go back to taking a look at that, shall we? It's kind of a janky system to set up the images with OBS, but it kind of works. So yeah, this is kind of cool. And then this is with no filters, just like straight up a raw planetary camera. So not really like the most impressive thing ever to look at, but it's pretty cool for like such a small little rig. And then I do really like this image as well. This one, wild. I think that's so cool. If I could like post-process this a bit, pop out those colors, up the saturation, the contrast, that'd be sweet. But yeah, kind of a fun thing. That's my current update on the hobby, everyone. It's coming together. I just need to spend another $3,000 to get like a proper camera, and then filters and a filter. No, ridiculous. This hobby will take all of your money, absolutely all of it. No, you gotta draw a line somewhere. Gotta draw a line somewhere. But yeah, maybe someday. But yeah, the other scope that I have, the main one, the Schmidt-Cassegrain, is a great visual telescope. But trying to set that up for astrophotography with this specific camera that I have, it's not really that plausible. Very difficult. I was struggling a lot. But using it with this new scope is such an easy endeavor. It just works. It's actually made for it, and you can do really nice wide field images. And it's great, and I got a great deal for it, and I also got a couple other bonuses with it as well, so it was like sweet wins all around. It was basically brand new. The guy who was selling it was like, I have tons of money, so I bought it and used it once, and now I'm selling it. And I was like, cool, I have less money now because I just bought your thing. That's basically how that transaction went. Where's my backpack at? A well? Oh, we're still like lagged out. Yeah, we're still super lagged out on the server. I don't know what's happening. Something is wrong. Can we refresh this? Next video is when? I'm not sure. I need to make more videos, that's for sure. I think they're going to announce the release date for the Poplar update at some point soon. And then they're also going to announce the name of the update. And then they're going to release the update sometime within the next month. I think it's going to be maybe mid-September we're going to see that update drop. That sounds pretty reasonable. Waiting for them to move out of the betas for it, and then we'll know. Then we'll know that we're like 3-4 weeks out for the Poplar update, and then I'll have a video out for that. Maybe 2 videos out. I might need to make a new tree farm for the poplar trees, or at least like make an updated video or something. Not sure, but it should be pretty straightforward. I think the mangrove tree farm works for it, and then the other tree farms, acacia mode, might also work for it as well, because it's just a little basic tree with 4 branches. So anything that can handle 4 branches, I think will do it. Although, actually, no. Acacia trees will not be able to handle it. Like, acacia tree mode will not be able to handle it. Because that's just, like, 2 branches. I don't think they can have 4. So, it's too many logs. You might need another cycle in there. Anyway, that's about all there is to do a tutorial on in the next update. It's really not much. A red bush farm, I guess. I don't know. Yikes. It's pretty dry. There's some technical stuff with, like, the cushions, but not much else. Not much else. What up? Is this is good? Yeah. 4% utilization right now. We can leave this on. Or rather, we can leave that on. That's good to go now. We should be seeing this stuff going to here. No. I thought that was all part of that. Is this not? Hold up. This pump should be running. I don't know. I don't know, man. It should work. It should be doing things over there. Did it, like, pop off at some point? It must have, yeah. Are those, like, do those just not connect together? I guess those just don't connect together. I don't know. 2 chain drives just don't work at the different spots. Well, it's basically just a redstone line, Strungs. So, yeah, just any redstone line going down will work fine. It's not really, it doesn't need to look pretty. Pretty much any of them going down will work. Yeah, so these are different colors. They will not do that. Fascinating. But otherwise, the one in the video, you should just be able to replicate it by looking at it. Should be all that you need there. It's just like a little staircase, and then you get like the repeater in there at some point, probably. Send that repeater into a block, continue that staircase down. So I think I show how to build in the video. I think, probably. I'm not sure which video specifically though, because I have a number of Guardian farms. A number too many. It's a number larger than 4. I think I have 5 Guardian farms. But like only like 2 of them get views anymore. The upgradable and then the Ultra, I believe. Those are like the mains that you would need. The upgradable is a good one if you're light on time. I've not been following Spacewalks on the ISS. They're gonna decommission the ISS soon, though, which is sad. We don't really have any real replacement for that going up. We're just like losing our decades and decades long streak of having people in space, basically. Kind of sad. Which Guardian farm is the best? I mean, there is a best Guardian farm. That's something that you can actually achieve. This is just like they instantly spawn into another portal. Which is part of the Ultra. So I guess you can just build the Ultra. That's the best one I have. Double Impaling 5 Trident Killers. Although those are Piston Trident Killers, you could make it faster with Trapdoor Trident Killers if you wanted overworld only mode. Double Trident Killers on every cell. That would technically be faster. Mine use Pistons because it's a bit more reliable. But also that's 50 Tridents. 50 Impaling 5 Tridents. That's quite a few Tridents. But anyway, that is about going to do it for tonight's stream, everyone. I'm not sure if I'll be streaming on Tuesday. I might have to go outside into the night and await for stars to show up. We'll see. I might be trying to do that right now, even. But yeah, thanks so much for watching. That's the wrong screen. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. I'll be back possibly on Tuesday, definitely on the Wednesday, maybe on the Thursday, and maybe the Saturday and the Sunday as well, because that's when we stream. Saturday, Sunday, Tuesday, and Thursday. 5:30 p.m. Pacific Standard, 8:30 Eastern, late UK, and early Australian time. Let's see if there's anybody to raid, shall we? Yeah, we gotta do some more work on the base. We gotta make some more videos. We gotta make some more tutorials. We gotta do more stuff, everybody. Joe Hills is streaming from the Hermitcraft server, playing some golf, I believe. Some of Cub's new golf course. So that's cool. Hop over there, enjoy the stream, everyone, and I'll catch you guys later. Bye-bye. Yeah, the raid's not ready for another 6 seconds, actually, so I'm just gonna kind of awkwardly sit here. But I do need to give you guys the link in the YouTube chat as well, so go hang out with Joe Hills, everybody. I'll see you later. Bye-bye. Thanks for watching. Have a good night.